After 4 blister-free Caminos, my sister and I thought we had blister prevention figured out. But one painful hike to Conundrum Hot Springs in Colorado really proved us wrong, and badly. And that wake-up call set me on a deep dive into research mode. And in this video, I'm sharing what I've learned, what we're doing differently, and what's coming with us on the Tour de Mont Blanc. And spoiler alert, turns out different blisters need very different strategies. So keep watching to learn how to treat them right before they stop you in your tracks. Hello pilgrims and trekkers, Sue from Sisters de Santiago here. Before we get into what we're changing on our blister prevention, let's quickly run through a few trail tested basics. Number 1, size up your shoes. Your feet swell after hours on the trail, especially with heat and a backpack on. And 2 small shoes equals black toes, pressure points, and you got it, painful blisters. Pro tip, take the insole of your shoe out and stand on it. And make sure there is a thumb width of space at the front. That's your trail swell buffer zone. Tip number 2, choose breathable, non-waterproof trail runners. They're lighter, they dry faster, and they let your feet breathe way better than the waterproof options, because wet feet equals blister central. Tip number 3, layer your socks. Friction is your enemy. A 2-layer sock system helps reduce that. You can either try what we use quite often is our 1,000-mile socks, and they actually have a built-in liner, or you can use a silk liner with another outer sock, and Darn Tough is a fabulous brand. Are you blister prone between your toes? Then consider using Injinji socks. They're a game changer for many of the hikers out there. Tip number 4, break in your gear. Wear your trail runners and hiking socks on real hikes, up hills, down hills with loaded packs. The trail will quickly show you what works and what doesn't. Tip number 5, trim the toenails. It sounds obvious, but it's easy to forget, and long toenails can dig into neighboring toes on descents and cause all kinds of damage. So bring a pair of clippers with you and keep them short and clean. You'd be surprised how often you actually need to cut them. Tip number 6, start dry. Before your socks go on, make sure your feet are 100% dry. Moisture breaks down your skin and invites those hot spots. Tip number 7, apply Vaseline. A thin layer of this great stuff on your heels, the balls of your feet, and between your toes acts as a friction barrier. We don't hit the trail without it ever. Tip number 8, use sheep's wool. Here's a secret we've found and we have used on all of our Caminos. Natural sheep's wool. All you do is you pinch a piece and tuck it where you usually get rubbing. It cushions, wicks moisture, and reduces friction. Tip number 9, master heel lock lacing. Have you ever wondered what the extra hole is up on top? That is for your heel lock lacing. And it really does matter. The heel lock technique keeps your foot from sliding around, especially on climbs, and it will prevent your heel from rubbing raw. Not sure how to do it? Just search heel lock lacing on YouTube. It's a quick fix that can save your hike. Tip number 10 is a midday trail tip. Take your shoes off during breaks. Let your feet breathe, wiggle your toes, dry them out. A bonus is if it's super hot or your socks are really soaked in sweat, do a midday sock change because dry socks equal happy feet. With the right gear, smart morning prep, and a few midday habits, your feet should stay happy, but let's be real, blisters still happen. So up next, what to do when things go sideways and how to treat your feet so you can keep hiking. Let's say you've done everything right. You've got great shoes, your feet are dry, you've got a layer of Vaseline on your feet, and you're cruising along the trail feeling unstoppable. Then you feel it. A little burn on your heel, toe, or maybe the ball of your foot. That's a hot spot, and it's your body's polite way of saying fix this now or suffer later. Hot spots are your first warning. There's friction, but no blister yet. Ignore it, and a few miles later, you'll be limping and regretting everything. Number one thing you do is you just stop. Stop wherever you are on that trail. Take off your shoes and your sock. And yes, even if you're cruising and totally in the zone, trust me, this is a moment to act. On our Conundrum Hot Springs training hike, both my sister and I felt that warning sign and we didn't stop. Spoiler alert, we regretted it. How you treat a hot spot depends on how bad it is, and we'll walk through exactly what to do next. If it's just a hot spot, no blister, no broken skin, that's good news and you've caught it in time. The move here is simple. You want to cover it with Lueukotape P, not the stretchy K version. The P version sticks like a champ and doesn't budge with sweat or movement, and it creates a smooth surface that reduces friction before it turns into a blister. But first, clean the area and use a Povidone-iodine pad rather than an alcohol wipe. It's gentler on the skin and better at preventing infections. If you know certain spots always give you trouble, you can pre-tape those before you even hit the trail, because prevention is way easier than trail side damage control. We've always been loyal to sheep's wool in this area, and we're still packing it, but after learning about Lueukotape stickiness and durability, I'm adding this to the lineup too. Pro tip, don't take this whole roll with you. It's very heavy. Cut some strips off and put it on some reusable sticker paper, just like this. Another pro tip is to round the edges of the tape with scissors before sticking it down on your skin. It helps the corners stay put and prevents peeling as you hike. If a blister has formed but the roof, which is the skin over the blister, is still intact or it's only slightly torn, you're still got time to treat it without making things worse. Here's what you do. First, you want to clean it with the iodine pad to reduce the risk of infection. If the blister is intact but painful, you can drain it using a sterilized needle. You can either buy these sterilized needles in these little packages, or if you have another needle at home, you can bring that with you. Just make sure you sterilize it before you use it. Quick tip, pierce near the edge and gently press out the fluid and leave the roof intact. That skin acts as a natural barrier and helps protect the blister as it heals. Number 3, offload the pressure with foam padding. I recommend using these little cushions. These donut shapes keep pressure off the blister while you're working. So what you're going to want to do is trim the inside so that the blister is not covered by the patch, and then put that on. You're going to also want to secure this pad with some Lueukotape so it stays put on the trail. Personally, I like to pack a mix of toe-specific corns and also some Callus cushions for spots like on the ball of your foot. And if the blister's between your toes, then you can slide on a toe sleeve. They're great for reducing friction in tight spots. If your blister has burst or lost the top layer of skin, you're now dealing with an open and raw wound, and your biggest concern is infection. So here's how to treat it. You want to gently treat the area first with the iodine pad to lower infection risk, but you've got to be really gentle because your skin is extra sensitive. Once it's clean and dry, apply a hydrocolloid dressing like Compeed. And these dressings cushion the area and protect the raw skin, and it helps to heal while you're still hiking. Pro tip, leave this dressing on for several days. It works much better when left undisturbed. Also, to prevent the edges from peeling up inside your sock, you can always secure them with a layer of Lueukotape over it. Only use Compeed or a similar dressing on open blisters. Do not apply them to hot spots or intact blisters because they will trap moisture and friction, which can turn a minor issue into a major one. Just because you treated the problem doesn't mean you're done. If the pain comes back on your hike, stop and reassess. Don't wait. Sometimes things may have shifted, peeled off a little, or just need reinforcement. On our conundrum training hike, my sister didn't stop to reassess, even though her foot was hurting again. And when we finally did stop to check, the Compeed had rolled down and was no longer covering the open blister, and it had been rubbing raw for miles. Remember, if you're using Compeed or a similar dressing, leave it on. It's designed to stay on for several days, even if it gets wet. Peeling it off early can slow the healing process and expose the raw skin all over again. And there you have it. How to prevent blisters, manage hot spots, and deal with foot disasters when the trail throws you a curveball. Our hike to Conundrum Hot Springs was a humbling reminder that even with the gear you trust, blisters still can sneak in. When you're miles from the nearest pharmacy, being prepared isn't just helpful, it's really essential. And heading into the Tour de Mont Blanc, I feel way more confident knowing exactly what's in my kit and, more importantly, how to use it. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. It really supports the channel. If you want more trail-tested tips or want to follow us on our TMB adventures, hit that subscribe button. You'll find a full list of our blister kit essentials down in the description. I'd love to hear from you. What's working for you on the trail? Do you have any hacks that we should try next time? Please drop a comment below. We'd love to hear. Sue from Sisters to Santiago signing off for now, and thanks for watching and happy hiking.